What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Colton Williams, owner and founder of Elev8 University, and today we're back with another video. Now listen, I'm about to lace you guys up on some free game that a lot of people in the credit space and funding space may not be talking about or may just not going to tell you. In 2025, getting approved for credit is about to get 10x harder. The banks are changing the rules and most of the people have no idea what's coming. If you do not fix your credit now, if you do not fix your credit in the near future and structure your business the right way, now you could be locked out of funding completely. This is what's happening, why the banks are tightening up on approvals, and exactly what you need to do right now to still get access to 50 to 150K in funding, even when the system is working against you. Here's what's happening. The Basel III Endgame is a set of new banking regulations forcing banks to hold more capital and take less risk. And guess what? That means banks are tightening up on the lending across the board. Personal credit, business credit, and even mortgage approvals. So what does this mean for you? It means that the banks are getting a lot more pickier about who they approve. This means if your credit score isn't at least 720 plus, expect lower limits on approvals or just flat out denials. If your credit isn't structured correctly, you might not even get approved at all. If you don't have access to bank relationship managers or a good funding consultant, your chances of securing large funding are going to be very slim. This is the biggest mistake people are making right now. They think they can just walk into the bank and get approved for business credit like they used to. This is not happening anymore. Banks are now relying heavily on your personal credit. If your score is under 720, approvals will be very hard. They are looking for strong bank relationships, meaning like you've established good lines of credit with them, or you have healthy deposits coming into their bank accounts, your business bank accounts with them, to be able to give you access to capital. If you do not have this, banks will not even look at you. Applying randomly will get you flagged. The days of shotgunning applying for 10 credit cards in 1 week are over. You need a strong strategy. All right, guys, so this is how you're going to put yourself in position to be able to make sure you can avoid letting this affect you when it comes to getting your funding. So first, step one is you're going to fix your personal credit, whether that's through our Elev8 Wealth Academy and doing it yourself with all our strategic methods on how to do it aggressively and get it done by yourself, or you invest in our credit to funding accelerator program where we do the done for you funding service and get you access to what you need to on the back end and make sure you're funded all the way through. Either way, or if you're with somebody else or you already repaired your own credit or you know how to do it, you want to take actions, okay? So now it's a little bit more different. Everybody wants a 700 plus credit score. You're going to need to at least have a 720 plus credit score. 750 is preferred. Your usage, you need to keep it below 10%. It used to be a 30% rule, and people will tell you, even some of us gurus will say, oh, keep it under 20%. Keep it below 10%. The best results are going to be at 3 to 5%. Primary trade line. Cannot stress this enough. You need to have at least one 10K plus credit card, or have at least 3 to 4 lines of revolving credit that add up to 15K. That's free game, but you gotta have some comparable credit. It's gotta be there. And no late payments in the last 24 months. Can't tell you how many people come to me, they've had a late payment a year or two ago. Unless you have multiple accounts and like strong lines of credit, and then you've had 1 or 2 late payments, yeah, you may get away with it. But most people have beginner credit or they've had their first $10,000 credit card, but they still have late payments and they need to be able to get it removed. So you can go through a credit repair program or do it yourself or go through our Wealth Academy. Either way, you got to get yourself there. Step 2 is going to be setting up your business the right way. You want to form an LLC at least 1 year of age, if possible. Now, we do fund a lot of new LLCs, but if you're trying to fund yourself and you're not going through a funding consultant that actually has expertise on how to get you funded on a newer LLC, you want to at least make sure you have your LLC aged a little bit. Otherwise, go through consulting program. We know how to get around that. That's the reason why we're in place. Get the DUNS number set up. Make sure you have an EIN, which obviously comes with setting up your business. You can go to LegalZoom. They let you set up a monthly fee, and they actually put your LLC into structure in place while you're on that payment plan. So it's pretty cool. Open a business checkings account. I prefer Chase, since that's going to be the biggest bag you can get. So set up that Chase account, or set up that Truist account, or who you actually bank with personally would also be still good option to set up with your business account. Avoid high-risk industries. I cannot stress this enough. Even if you got to open up a consulting business to fund your crypto, Forex, transportation, real estate business, do that. But you need to make sure that you're funding consulting businesses. And these businesses are actually becoming high risk as well. And that's free game that a lot of people are not talking about, because how the high risk code even becomes a thing is because they see business owners not paying back specific debt. So that's how a industry NIC code becomes high risk. So consulting starting to become that too, because a lot of us get access to the bag and you blow it and don't pay it back. So you got to take action in 2025. You're getting your taxes. It is tax season whenever this video is being filmed. So I'm gonna mention that you are getting your taxes. You're getting enough money to invest in yourself. Instead of going to buy a little cash car, invest in the right credit repair program, or invest in yourself to get your credit right so you can get access to the higher end luxury car that you may want, that you can actually afford, or you can leverage money into your business at that point. US Bank and FMBO are great second round options after your first approval. So those are going to be your second rounds for funding once you actually go through your first tiers of funding. Step 3 is going to be applying for funding in the right order. First, you want to build out the relationship managers, right? So if you have access to Chase, Bank of America, US Bank, you want to walk in, you want to vet them out. The biggest thing that you can ask them is who they pull from. You can start vetting out your banker, asking them certain questions that's going to allow you to understand if they can really be helpful to you or not. You want to ask these certain things so that you know that, hey, okay, I know that you're qualified. Maybe we can do some business together. Maybe you can help me out. I can get access lines of credit, and you're going to really be able to give me the right information to get me there. Now, I will say industry's kind of getting a little thin on relationship managers because they're catching on to certain people being able to leverage them a little bit. But with the right access, you can get the right relationship managers to help you come in. So you definitely want to do that. Apply for business credit cards. You have your Amex, your Chase, Inc., your B of A. Now, is it simple than what we're just, have on this piece of paper? No, absolutely not. Because you have to have a little bit more of a strategic method. And that's the reason why funding consultants are in place. But if you do enough research, you do enough diving in yourself, or you're already in a mentorship, or you're one of my mentees, or inside of one of my credit repair programs, you always have the option to be able to get enough information to take action to get your first 50,000. And then last, you want to leverage alternative lenders. So you want to go with Navy Fed, Divvy, Bluevon. Do your research on these lenders. You can actually get access to capital with these lenders as well. Now, this is exactly why I created the Elev8 Wealth Academy, to give you access to everything you need, whether you want to get started yourself and you're just now starting your journey, looking for funding, and even trying to build your credit and funding your business yourself. Inside of the academy, you get the full blueprint to fix your credit, structure your profile for high limit approvals, and secure your first 50,000 to 100,000 in business lines of credit, even with no prior business history. Now, it's easier said than done. A lot of us like done for you services. So if you need your credit repaired and fully done for you, do your research on me. You can go through my Instagram. You can see the results we've gotten for our clients. We can better show you better than we can tell you, right? That's not only going to clean up your credit, but it's also going to give you access to the exact game plan that you're going to get from me and my team, so that we can actually set you up. This is the same game plan I get my clients, that I repair their credit and get them onto funding and get them structured properly so we do not miss when it comes to funding. And of course, if you're interested and you want to learn how to scale your own credit and funding business to at least a 6-figure or multiple 6-figure business like I've built over the last 4 years inside of my business, this program inside of my coaching program is going to give you access to the most up-to-date strategies on how to grow, get clients, and stay ahead of any credit laws and funding rules that are changing. So you always have access to deliver the best results and make the most money for your clients. Or, of course, if you already have a strong profile and you just need access to funding, we offer a done-for-you funding service where we charge a consulting fee to help you get access to capital with the best lenders, the highest approvals, and if your credit is already optimized, we can help you get the funding you need ASAP without you having to figure it out or try to fund yourself. So if you need my help, please reach out. You can DM me on my Instagram. You can book a call on the Instagram if you're serious about taking actions on any of these offers or programs. In the meantime, you can like, comment, subscribe, and please always watch out for more information, more game, and more heat we're dropping your way. Until next time, or until we speak, I love you. Peace.